In the ancient city of Mathura, fear ruled the streets. Kans, a tyrant king, had seized the throne from his father, King Ugrasen, and cast him into prison. He saw himself above the gods, and to him, all others were nothing but his slaves. Mathura lived under constant fear. Joy had left their homes, replaced by silence and suffering. In their despair, the people found hope only in the mercy of the divine. Amid the fear that gripped Mathura, a rare occasion of celebration arose. On this very day, Devaki, the sister of Kamsa, was to be married to Vasudeva of the Yadava clan. With pride and grandeur, Kamsa himself drove the chariot for his beloved sister, as Mathura rejoiced in the wedding of Devaki and Vasudeva. As the joyous wedding procession made its way through the streets of Mathura, the heavens themselves intervened. A divine voice thundered across the skies, halting the celebrations.
Kans, the very sister you now honor in this procession, shall one day give birth to your destroyer. Her 8th child will bring your death.
From that very moment, Kamsa was no longer just a king. He became a demon consumed by fear and rage. Blinded by the prophecy, he raised his sword, determined to end Devaki's life before fate could unfold. After Vasudeva's desperate plea, Kamsa spared Devaki's life, but bound them in chains of fear. Vasudeva and Devaki were cast into prison, with a cruel promise: every child born to them would be surrendered to Kamsa. And so, as promised, with a heart heavy with grief, Vasudeva surrendered each newborn child to Kamsa. One after another, the infants were torn away from their mother's embrace. In his mad obsession to eliminate every threat to his life, each innocent newborn was crushed under the weight of his fear, as the cries of helpless children echoed into silence. As time passed, the fated night finally arrived, and with it came thunder and storm. Mathura trembled under dark clouds, while the prison gates stood firm, guarded in silence. The hour of the 8th child's birth had arrived. Devaki groaned in labor as Vasudeva watched anxiously, uncertain of the fate that awaited them. When the world grew silent at the stroke of midnight, the darkness parted, and Shri Vishnu himself stood before them, radiant in celestial splendor. With a voice that echoed divinity, he spoke.
I shall be born to you as a child to restore dharma in this world. When the time comes, you must take me to Vrindavan and exchange me with the newborn girl to Yashodha, before Kamsa can lay his cruel hands upon me.
Wrapped in simple yellow cloth, with a gentle smile upon his face, the Supreme Being had now become Krishna, born to Devaki and Vasudeva. And now, the time had come for Vasudeva to fulfill the command of Lord Vishnu, to carry the divine child through the stormy night, and take the newborn to Vrindavan. Miraculously, when the time came for Vasudeva to carry his newborn away, the prison gates unlocked on their own, and every guard fell into a deep sleep under divine will. Vasudeva seized the opportunity and hurried to take the divine child to Vrindavan. On his path, he faced the mighty Yamuna river, flowing in its full force. With unshaken resolve, he stepped into the furious waters, keeping his faith in the Supreme Lord. As the Yamuna touched the feet of the divine child, Her waters grew calm, parting to make way for Vasudeva. And though the storm raged on, not a drop touched him. Shesh Naag, Lord Vishnu's own, had risen to form a celestial cover of protection. The moment Kamsa heard the news of the 8th child's birth, rage consumed him. Without a second's delay, he rushed toward the prison, desperate to seize the newborn. Vasudeva had already returned with Yashoda's newborn girl. The moment Kamsa saw the infant, blind with fear, he rushed forward, desperate to end the child then and there.
Foolish Kamsa, the one who will be your death is already born elsewhere. You cannot kill me. I am Yog Maya, the eternal energy of the Lord. Your death is certain.
Thus declaring her divine truth, Yogmaya as the girl child vanished into the air, leaving Kamsa terrified and utterly helpless before destiny. Meanwhile, in Nanda's house at Vrindavan, the divine child slept peacefully, destiny itself waiting at his feet. Hare Krishna.